I'm here with Heather Gaither from Metabolic Research Center, and you're going to give us some tips on healthy selections when we go out to eat. Americans eat out a lot. I know we do.
We eat out so much, and I think, people kind of, first off, we just eat out way too much. So at the end of the day, making a goal to eat out a little less often is great for the waistline.
And when you do eat out,
yes,
you usually eat all the wrong stuff because it's kind of a treat, when you go to eat out.
It is, and I love the idea of a treat, but it can't be a treat if you do it twice a day, every single day.
Right.
And so if eating out is actually just going to be part of your daily lifestyle, then you have to treat the food choices that you make as you would if you were at home. And so that's the difference. If you're a person who only eats out once every 2 weeks, enjoy it. Get something wonderful. But if you're a person who eats out lunch 3 out of 5 days a week and you and your family go out to eat or drive through somewhere 5 nights a week, that's no longer a special treat. That's just lunch and dinner.
Yeah, I know. How about that? And you've got to make those healthy choices too.
Right.
And a lot of times there's not a lot of healthy choices on the menu.
So that's the interesting part. There is always healthy choices on the menu. If you go in with the idea that, first off, you're going to request what you'd like to order. The menu, I say, is just a suggestion. You do not have to order exactly what's on the menu. You go in and you look through the menu for the things that you know you need today. So today coming in, I know that I need a good serving of vegetables. I've not had any great vegetables today. I know I need to get some veggies. And I had steak last night, so I'm going to have a white meat tonight. I'm going to probably have chicken. And so I look through the menu for the things that I know I need to order, and then I place my order that way.
So it sounds like you have to give a little more thought as to what's going into your body.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of us, when we go into a restaurant, oh, what am I in the mood for?
Exactly.
What do I feel like having right now?
And if this is something that you're doing on a regular basis, if I go somewhere and I see grilled chicken smothered with bacon and cheese, that's lovely. But if I've had grilled chicken smothered in bacon and cheese 3 times this week, I am definitely going to gain weight. So I may say, I'll have that grilled chicken, no bacon, no cheese. Or maybe I say no bacon and keep the cheese, or no cheese, keep the bacon. But I can make that choice. And then it might come with a side of fries, and I say instead of the fries, I'd like to have the steamed veggies, or instead of the fries, I'd like to have a side salad, or instead of the fries, I'll have black beans. I can make those choices within the menu, and that's an option I have as the person coming in, giving them my money.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, what about a buffet? I mean, that is just temptation laid out in front of you because there's so many good things. I mean, there's a buffet that my son likes to go to a lot, and we'll take him there as a treat.
Yeah.
And there's like a million things to eat there.
So for me with the buffet, we go to the buffet occasionally. My son also loves to eat there. But I go in before I go. My first trick is before I go, I decide what I'm going to have. So I do not go through the buffet romancing the buffet. This is what we do. We romance the menu like it's a love novel, and we romance the buffet, and we go around and we go, ooh, yeah. And when we go in with that mentality, everything becomes amplified, magnified, and it looks so amazing. So before I ever get there, I say, I'm going to have the rotisserie chicken, and I'm going to have cabbage, and I'm going to have green beans. And when I get to the bread, I get one. And I'm either going to have cornbread or the roll, but I get one. And I decide. And I know as I go through that line, I'm only looking for 3 things: the chicken, the 2 veggies, and the cornbread. And I make those choices before I ever get started. I pick the things that go on one plate. I go sit down and I eat that food. And when I'm done, I'm done.
Wow. So you don't go there to romance it. It's more of running a gauntlet for a lot of people. But if you kind of make your mind up before you go,
yes,
it makes your selections easy.
Yeah, it absolutely does. It makes your selections very, very easy. And I just try to remind myself, this is from a girl who's 70 pounds overweight, so I can say this, I just remind myself that if I eat everything that's there, I'm going to look like everything that's there. I mean, I can't have 4 plates full of food and not look like a girl that had 4 plates full of food.
That's right.
And so if I go back to eating...
A walking buffet.
Yes, I am a walking buffet, And so if I don't want to look like that girl I used to look like, who used to eat 4 plates of food, then I have to look like if I want to look like a girl who eats 1 plate of food, then I got to eat 1 plate of food.
Isn't that something? And that's a good mindset to have. It really is, I guess it's a lot of willpower. It's just you got to push this reset button in your brain to say, to have that kind of willpower, to have that kind of discipline.
It's willpower, and it's really a desire to be healthy and be well. And if you're going to eat out, to make choices that keep you, looking good and feeling good. And nobody feels great after 4 plates of buffet food.
No,
and so if I want to be energetic and I want to be vibrant and I want to be active and I want to enjoy my 5-year-old, I can't do it after 4 plates of food. So it's not that I don't love 4 plates of food, but I don't love how I feel. I don't love what I do after 4 plates of food.
That's amazing stuff. we're out of time, but thank you so much for coming on the show.
Okay,
I mean,
great.
I gotta, I'm one of those buffet guys. Ooh, yeah, I romance the buffet.
Don't romance the buffet.
I'll try not to. Thanks again, Heather.
You're welcome.
And we'll be